Top 5 Doctor Podcast IG.
Oh yeah, like the video, dog. Like, comment, subscribe, and favorite the video.
We gonna put this at the top, baby.
Like this video. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Top 5 Podcast. We back again, back at it like a crackhead. And we got the 5 guys as always, Kari, G, DJ, Aaron. We got, I don't know who this new Kari is, but I mean.
I'm Nega Kari.
Where's your hair? What happened to your hair?
Y'all remember Scott Pilgrim?
Yeah,
When he had to fight Nega Scott?
Yeah, nigga, yeah.
Not, to be honest, Scott Pilgrim is a top 5 movie for me.
Yeah, that's one of the funniest, one of the best movies in my opinion.
Legendary movie.
Remember when she was like, "Hey, is Scott here?" And he jumped out the window.
Yeah.
He like walked behind her.
The movie was ahead of its time.
It's way ahead of its time.
That's like an underrated, like, should be like higher up. I don't know why it's not higher up.
All the battles were cool. Everything was cool about it.
Yeah, that's
Captain America was in there.
Why is he like?
Oh yeah, that's the actor dude.
He's in like a lot of stuff. Why is it always one scene? It's just Captain America. Like it could be in.
That's your biggest role.
That's how they do RDJ too. Like
RDJ's Iron Man.
It's Iron Man.
Oh yeah,
he's just Iron Man.
I mean,
Forever.
And then also like just like big. If you're not really a big actor, but you had a big role, like for example, like his biggest role probably now is John Wick, but for a minute he was just Neo. What's his name?
No, I still have him more Neo than John Wick.
I think he probably.
Keanu, yeah. He's still more Neo to me.
But in the opposite aspect, it's more so Denzel's always just Denzel Washington.
Oh yeah, like,
he's never Equalizer. He's never John.
That's Denzel.
Or Man on Fire. It's just Denzel.
But he always does the assignment.
He kills his roles every time.
He does, but I'm just saying, like, his movies has always been this big, and it's always. I feel like the movies are made around him, not the movie made for him.
Some people are just that big. Like Will Smith is just Will Smith. He's not Kyle Lowry. He's not. That's Will Smith.
Kyle Lowry.
Double cheek, Kyle Lowry.
And Martin
Mike Lowry.
Hancock.
McLaren. But yeah, like some people just like it's too big for a name.
That's what I feel like.
Put Kyle Lowry's cheeks right here on the episode. That is the thickest man. Kyle Lowry's thick.
That boy.
Dang, boy.
No cheeks on the screen, please.
That's the thing about like.
He's making a mental note in his head. Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, I saw myself shaking my
maybe
head.
not.
Cheeks.
Kyle Lowry. No future G, no cheeks.
Once you get like those Marvel actors or the actors that get into Marvel, it feels like I can only see them as those counterparts now. Like dude who plays Thor, he's just Thor.
Oh yeah.
Have y'all seen Eternals yet?
I haven't.
I heard it was kind of.
See what?
I can't wait for you to see it.
Oh,
the story even be in other stuff though. Like
someone told me it was someone told me it was like a DC movie actually.
No, they didn't. Guaranteed.
He was in a Men in Black, wasn't he? With the
he was in the last Men in Black.
Valkyrie.
Yeah.
And he has another movie that's on Netflix that came out a little while ago. He's like this military. Yeah,
that was hard. He was just doing
that was a good movie.
I've never seen him in nothing else. But
if y'all look at the rating, I didn't see it. Anyway, nothing.
What's going on here? What movie are we talking about?
You never said that.
Thor. He got a movie called Extraction.
I never
on Netflix.
I was having this discussion with I forget who I was having a discussion with. Like, I'd be feeling bad for these actors though, like in the Marvel movies, because it's like they have other like especially like RDJ, like he has nominations for other movies. He has big stuff, but people still look at him like Iron Man. I'm like, bro, like
I'm sure he loves it. I
think.
Well, he is.
But at the same time, he wanted to stop being Iron Man for that exact reason.
I feel like him just being himself is Tony Stark. Like his personality is.
Yeah. He fits
Yeah,
him
because
like
he didn't gain. If we really think about it, that actually revived his career because he wasn't really doing.
Yeah, he was kind of
until they picked him up and was like, "Here, do this."
That's
Because he is like literally, like you
that.
said, the modern day Tony Stark. Like he had alcohol problems, he had depression, and then he got his life back on track.
But I mean, the Sherlock Holmes movies was fire.
Yeah, there was.
Oh yeah, those were good.
Yeah.
But that was after he was Iron Man, though.
Was it
Pirates of the Caribbean before Avengers?
Was he in Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yes.
Are you talking about where's he at?
He did a Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I forget which one it was. But
he was in Pirates? Really?
Yeah, he was. Yes. I forget which one it was, but he was in one of them.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That's why I'm asking, was it before Avengers? I forget.
He also did blackface, but we kind of.
I mean, we all know.
Tropic Thunder is one of my favorites.
Tropic Thunder is a legendary movie.
He said he did blackface.
Y'all gave him a pass for that one.
But wasn't he supposed to
But
be
he was
like,
supposed to be. He was blackface in Australia.
Yeah,
yeah, like,
he was
supposed to be a dude of a different
disguised as
race
other dude.
playing another dude of a different race at the same time?
I'm another dude as another dude.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't even gonna care. He looked like a black dude in that movie. Like I wouldn't know he was anybody else. But hey,
Looking up his movies, I'm not seeing Pirates of the Caribbean, sir.
he definitely did. Let me look at it, because I gotta find it.
But even Tom
Man.
Holland, it's like I can only see him as a
I
kid.
think you got the wrong actor.
I mean, what else is Tom Holland?
My pulling
I
right
can't-
now.
Tom
But
Holland is like an adult, and I can't see him as not a
Yeah.
kid.
But I don't think Tom Holland was really doing anything before Spider-Man, was he?
He was.
Probably,
Well,
in the UK. In the UK,
Yeah, probably
maybe.
in the UK. Yeah, but for us, we did not know him until he became Spider-Man. So that's just who he is.
He's just like one of them dudes who never look like, or they look like they never grew up. Like that, what's his name, Petey or whatever from Hunger Games.
Oh, PETA?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Even as with a beard, he still looked like a weird
Yeah.
baby
Like
with
a
a beard.
I hated PETA in Hunger Games, yo.
Me too. I think
Why?
everybody hated that dude.
He didn't deserve anything.
I mean, he
He ain't
gave her
deserve-
bread.
He ain't-
He
Right.
deserved Jennifer Lawrence.
He
He was
did
with her
not
shooting in the
deserve
gym.
her. He did not deserve her.
I don't remember how that ended actually. Did one of them
deserve-
They
die?
had a kid. They had a kid.
Oh, they did.
I might be bugging.
Did they have a
Man.
kid? They
At the,
did
end
not
of
have
the,
a
at
Games?
the end of the third movie, yeah, they had a kid.
Is
I
Hunger
do
Games
not
in the
remember that.
Teen Angst Hall of Fame?
Yeah, that was the OG Teen Angst movie. The OG.
Yeah, that got Jennifer Lawrence popping.
Man, Jennifer, I used to have the biggest crush on her, bro. She's like one of the
Jennifer Lawrence was
baddest
dope.
celebrity
They
white
started
women.
putting her in Drake verses.
I mean,
Yeah, she was in a
Drake
lot of
was name
stuff.
dropping. One thing Drake gonna do is name drop.
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence was definitely, but I might be bugging about that. Robert W.
I think
Like,
they
can't-
lied and said she was pregnant. She wasn't pregnant.
The movie?
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
pretty sure they had.
Oh, you mean like at the end, like
Yeah,
at
like the
cutscene?
at the very end, yeah, in the cutscene, yeah. Like they
I've never
implied
seen
that they had a
this scene.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
never
implied they had a
saw that
kid.
either. Wow, I never saw that.
yeah.
You 100% gonna have to put that in there.
Gets a little tedious after all these years, but there are much worse games to play.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna send it to you right now, so you can just put it in there, so we can get
missed
copyrighted.
I missed
I
that.
never knew it. I never knew it. That's crazy.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, one thing I did catch, and I'm sure, hopefully, some of y'all seen it, this Kanye interview that's been going all around the internet the last couple of days.
I listened to it today.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, how y'all feeling about
Listen, man. Do
you all
y'all
feel like he's a go ahead, you go first.
do y'all be understanding what he be talking about?
Hmm?
Honestly,
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
The way
No.
he kind of
like everything he be saying, you follow it.
Yes.
He'd be like, what did he?
half the
No,
time the dude giving him
Impossible.
half the time the dude giving the interview didn't understand what he was trying to say.
Yeah,
Well,
he was
it's
like,
like, yeah.
He was
Kanye-
drunk though. Nori's drunk. That's why he didn't get it. Nori was drunk. But
Kanye is a
Kanye-
master of double speak. Like he has like his thought process is always moving to like he'll start one sentence and before he finishes the thought of that first sentence, he's already on another one. And you just gotta
That's what makes him such a good rapper. But like,
Yeah. Hey.
man, he really lost me. We started talking about how Kim like made him viewed beauty differently, and he was like, yeah, like all the girls would make fun of her in school about having a big butt, and now they're going out and getting the butt. I'm like, now Kanye, didn't she go and get herself a butt? Like, what are you talking about?
Hey, look, man. Kanye be having some real off-tangent points, but like when it came to the Kim thing, when it came to the Sean and John, like, I was like, all right, these points I can't agree with you.
Let's break down the interview quickly. Do y'all feel like Kanye is just a media
now?
Yeah.
I'm calling him Kanye.
He's just what?
It's just it's just
It's Kanye. Do you believe he's a media clown at this point?
Yes.
Like just a media jester?
Clown?
Yeah.
6ix9ine was a media clown or a media gesture. Kanye is not that.
I don't think he's a media clown.
Okay. I'm just getting the feel of it.
Intends to portray himself as one or not. He ends up saying something that lands him in hot water with somebody.
I just feel like it's always extraness every time he talks now.
It is.
Like it just has to be extra.
It's dramatic. Like you
now
he is dramatic.
He's pushing 50.
Now his focus is not Drake, but calling out his own team. So first, let's talk about how do y'all feel like? So say I put y'all on a text message and said I carry this group on the podcast. I'm worth more than y'all.
Edits might be fire.
He actually wouldn't be too surprised if he did say that. But.
I would never say that.
This case though, it's not true. In that case, it's true. So I mean, why
Kanye carries all of good music?
All he said was, "I make more money than all y'all on this text message."
But he should. But why would he say that to his people?
Did he actually say that? Like he actually did
it?
Yeah,
he wasn't joking.
He said, "I'm worth more than all y'all combined on this text message."
For why?
Why?
Honestly, Kanye
he just woke up was like,
He had his phone taken away from him.
I think the reason he was explaining it was because he was mad at Drake and Travis.
Yeah, they were saying basically because Travis was like not Travis, but Travis went along with it. Drake was basically throwing death threats at Kanye on sicko mode, and Kanye was like, "Okay, if Travis is going to go along with this, all right, then I'm aiming this at you too." So he was like, "All right." So I'm putting all
years later.
It's not like he's coming out. Like, first of all, he didn't come into this podcast to address that. These are questions that Nori threw at him, and he just answered. He wasn't coming on that.
But I'm saying the text message that he said was like maybe a couple months ago when the whole beef was revived.
Yeah.
So my thing is, you going to threaten Travis Scott and say you got more money than him and this and that. I think that's corny, and then also it just doesn't do for a good working environment.
I think. Here's the thing.
Well, Travis ain't on his label anymore, but.
Here's the thing: we aren't part of that group. We don't know how they talk to each other, how they speak to each other.
True.
Just like somebody outside of our group, if we are roasting each other, they wouldn't understand. Like, why are they talking that way to each other?
You're mansplaining.
It's just, I mean, like, I don't think because like even
season one reference, people go ahead and check that out.
Even after he was saying that stuff, he was stating how he loves them, all this yada yada. Remember he called Jay-Z selfish. And he explained how Jay-Z, he's cool with it. He would have said that too. Like,
he calls himself selfish. Yeah.
And that's just how they talk. Yeah, that's just how they talk to each other. So like, I don't think that message was like.
If you got Drake really like, and you mad, he was talking mad to me. Also, it just seems like you kind of need Pusha T to fight your battle. So I would ease up. I would ease up on the disrespect of Pusha.
Hold on. We're not about to act like Kanye is not one of the illest rappers.
Let's just answer this cold question right now. DJ Aaron Granville. Out of a rap beef right now, if they would go in the booth, Kanye or Drake?
I mean, I'm obviously picking Drake.
Yeah, Drake can out-rap Kanye. Yeah.
Right now, yeah.
I mean, like as a rapper, Kanye.
Look, I mean, we gonna talk about the beef, man, like the Pusha T and Drake beef. Do you really want to talk?
No. I'm just saying, no. We're not even bringing that up. I'm just saying to make it equal. Kanye needs Pusha T in that beef.
With that, I think it's not equal.
When it comes to making music,
when he adds Push, it's like this. Like it's not equal anymore.
I can't see Kanye actually
about
dissing someone who's not George Bush or SNL.
George Bush doesn't care about black people. Please call.
In the past few days,
George Bush.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
I do believe
if you play that clip, Chris Tucker's face always kills me. He's like, what?
I do really want to like talk about the Kanye just denouncing Big Sean and John Legend.
That when I die, on my tombstone, it's gonna say, I deserve to be here because I signed Big Sean.
So I'm not quite sure of your pick.
Yeah, you're not quite sure.
So
Big Sean, he's saying.
Big Sean over Pusha T?
No, I'm saying that
Well, you
the
take a
worst
shot.
thing I've ever done was sign Big Sean.
That's a beautiful thing. Oh, that's a beautiful thing, man.
No.
So
Wait.
The worst.
He just said the worst.
The worst. Oh, this is the best. I thought you said the best. Okay, hold on.
Nah, man, look, they let that, man, I know this man mama, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've changed this man's family, and both John Legend and Big Sean, when I ran for office, got used quick by the Democrats to come at they boy that actually changed their life. And that's some sellout.
That was
and that kind of came out of nowhere too. Like,
I didn't see John Legend. I was like,
well, he was throwing out John Legend stuff a lot, just random.
I was like,
is John Legend up because of Kanye?
No.
He was more famous when he got on Good Music. Yes, like all his big stuff came. I think he might have one big hit before he hit Good Music.
He ain't producing his albums, I don't think.
He's producing a lot of stuff. Man.
I always saw John Legend as his own artist.
Yeah, Kanye has his hand dipped into a lot of stuff.
And John Legend stuff, though.
Yes, there's a lot of hands in John Legend stuff.
Then
anybody on his label, he has hands in, like all of it. It's like, but my thing is with John Legend and Big Sean, that was like, it had nothing to do with music at all or sales. So for him to say the worst thing I've ever done was sign Big Sean.
I was like, wow.
I was like, that is wild.
Well, while I agree, it's kind of
yo, you're killing
the worst thing he's done is sign Big Sean. That's what you agree with?
Come on, man.
He signed worse than Big Sean.
I think that was a terrible.
Name some others on his. He ain't Big Sean better than Kid Cudi, y'all.
What?
Big Sean.
Like,
is Big Sean bigger than Kid Cudi?
As a rapper or as an artist?
No. Just better. Like,
better, yes,
I can't compare.
I would enjoy listening to a Big Sean album more than I would enjoy listening to a Kid Cudi album. Yes.
And he's bigger than Kid Cudi. What are you talking about?
Kid Cudi has more clout.
As an
I think Big
artist,
Sean. I think Kid Cudi might be a little bit of.
Kid Cudi has like a lot of. Kid Cudi's very legendary. He has a lot of kids under him. Like a lot of people aspire to
be. But I wouldn't listen to where they're trying to sell him more than Kid Cudi. Like,
when we are talking about rappers,
man.
That's where I'm at.
Kid Cudi's name is never brought up in no top anything.
I don't see Kid Cudi as rapper. I see him as alternative.
All right, look. I just want to say my take on the Big Sean thing. That was extremely childish of Kanye to say that about him. Like it had, like you said, it had nothing to do with music. He's talking about because he didn't support him publicly when he was expressing his controversial political views, or because Big Sean and John Legend was neutral towards him in public, and he didn't talk to him in private about it. I mean, like, wasn't Big Sean one of the first people?
With your glasses on.
Thank you, sir. Wasn't Big Sean one of the first people who tweeted like, "Yo, I think Kanye needs help. We should try to like, you know, talk to him and reach out to him and help him." And so, like, to go back and say that he was the worst thing, that's I can only mess with Kanye for the music because the person.
I feel like
he went far. He was like, I have two things to say, but he went far. He was like, yeah, my grave will say, here lies the person that signed Big Sean.
I was like,
So if you're making a song, I'm just gonna say, would you get more hype with a boy coming onto your track or a hum from Kid Cudi?
I don't know why you trying to compare apples and oranges.
I'm just asking.
That's not a good comparison.
Say you rapping all your ears, boy.
If it's a rap song, if it's a rap song, put it
like this. like
you hear the
Top of the morning,
harmony.
top of the morning.
Big Sean did his thing on Click and Mercy. Kid Cudi
Hold
did
on.
his thing on Kids See Ghosts.
Everything else he's on.
You know, so it's like
Man,
I can't compare them, man.
listen, I know Kid Cudi has like one album that
He
I
does.
can frequent,
Ooh.
and that is it.
So not even the whole album for real. Probably like just a little bit of.
Yeah, I like Kid Cudi, but like I feel like y'all being ridiculous.
I get it what he's done.
It's not close.
just capping.
Big
Like,
Sean.
Obviously, I would say Big Sean's nice, but I think Kid Cudi may be
We cannot talk about these two dudes in the same category.
little
I'm
more-
sorry.
They're in different lanes.
And they both rappers.
Kid
though.
Cudi over here, Big Sean over here, man.
They
Big
both in
Sean.
hip-hop.
Kid Cudi might
Big
be a
Sean-
little more talented though, but Big Sean
Is he more
Talented
talented?
at what though? Talented in a different lane. Big Sean is
talented
way
in
better-
making music altogether.
I'm not.
I'm not trying to like. I'm
not
trying to
agree
step
with
in it, but kind of not. Like Big Sean. Good.
Okay, well,
right.
Big Sean has way better bodies of work than Kid Cudi does. Like way better. Like so, Kid Cudi, when he gets on a song, there's nobody that sounds like him. Like what he does, nobody else can really do. But it's like Big Sean what he does, and on different levels every time. It's just it's not even close.
And maybe I'm overhyping a feature because Kid Cudi don't miss on features.
Oh, at
So
all.
maybe that's it. But
Kid Cudi go crazy.
I just don't like Big Sean singles. So
Man, his
Or
albums are
features.
wild.
If they both drop an album, though, I feel like you're going to a Big Sean album first.
1000%.
I don't even think you're going to listen to a Kid Cudi album right
not the B movie one that just came out. I don't know.
now.
The B movie.
I don't know what.
That was lean cuisine dinner. Like that was.
First of all, let's start. First, it was an EP. Second of all, it does go hard. Have you tried it? You ever listened to
But
it?
why the
Man.
bees? Why did he eat the bee?
That honeycomb looks succulent, amazing, immaculate. Oh, why did he eat the bee?
Bro.
He did
That
that
was-
literally for one line.
I listened to it and I just, as soon as he
Did
started
that
saying
Big
boy
Sean.
and Big Sean and like even just saying his name, like I was just like, stop it.
That's like saying that Lil Wayne came back on a song and he did the lighter flicker again. Like that was because it was 5
But it
6 years ago.
connects.
So does the boy. It's a good
No, that's like
album.
that's like
man.
Lil Wayne getting on the track and talking about being a blood again. For me,
I don't think he ever stopped doing that.
I haven't
mean,
heard him getting
Yeah, but you
related.
never get tired of the Drake. Yeah.
Exactly. Because it works.
Yeah,
The boy
What
has
is it?
never worked for me.
That works me all the time. I love that song. I
it's
love
more
that
like
album.
six.
I'm never tired of that.
The God, oh
You just gotta write
God.
ad libs
What
today.
does Kendrick
Yeah,
do?
just
My-
do
my
ad-libs.
girl.
Can I do the one I want?
Kendrick does voice. Kendrick does voice.
Who does that?
I'm tired of that.
Kendrick has a lot. Well, we're not going to that alley for Chance is legendary. We're not going to do that to Chance.
Is that why Kanye West was screaming on Chance the Rapper? That was.
Oh, that was crazy. I see
Yeah,
that.
it's like he's like a little kid, like a
He's
little
like,
boy.
That's where your album flop. I was like, whoa. I was like, you gotta relax, Kanye. This man.
Wait, what happened?
You
You know, whatever Kanye was
we
screaming on
got
Chance.
posted. Kanye was in the studio with Chance, and Chance was like, bro, you gotta listen to me. And Kanye was like, yo, sit down. That's where your album flopped. I was like, whoa. I was I was like, yikes.
I feel like Kanye, as intellectual as he is, he don't be thinking when he be saying things. But
Kanye be playing
another-
his crowd, though.
another person that he did dirty though was my boy Big Draco. Did him
Boy.
dirty.
Whoa, let's talk about it. Because he did not do him dirty. He actually bent him up a lot. He also said, but because nobody asked him, why you took him off the album? He was like, bro, did you hear that verse?
No, did you see the clip of Soulja Boy addressing that?
Yeah, I did. It was stupid.
No, but like
That's what Soulja Boy does.
He told him it was good.
I'm saying like you tell him this, then you go into this interview and say that stuff was trash. Just tell me. I agree 100% with Soulja Boy on that one.
I don't think Soulja Boy
That
has
was-
problems with anyone that he actually goes off on like that. I think he's just playing.
He just like to yell.
I don't think he has.
I honestly don't like. I don't think he
Kanye
mess with Kanye right now.
But Kanye be saying wild stuff just to play to the crowd as well, though. Like
That's what
Kanye.
I'm saying.
Okay, I think Kanye
Media.
actually believes like what he is saying,
Yeah.
but I think he knows that he can dial it back. He just be purposely he wants to create some talk
Motion.
because he
I
knows
think
like
he-
he's walking around with masks on his head like when he don't want to be seen. Like he knows things are gonna be put out there. Whatever he says, I think
think
he's
it's like-
completely and that's what I say insane. I think he's completely sane. Like he knows what's coming out of his mouth.
People try to say like he doesn't be thinking before he speaks. I think I said the contrary. I think he knows everything he wants to say, but when he says it, it's like outlandish. I'm like, no, that's how he feels.
Explain
like,
his haircut.
Not going backtrack on it. He's okay.
He already explained it.
His explanation was there's actually doves cut into his hair. Like if you look into it, he has a low cut with doves cut into it. Like he actually paid somebody to do that. Like those are doves.
He need to get his money back.
He need to get a new
He said he did the doves himself.
He said he had a barber that he paid a couple $100 for it.
No, he had a barber that he paid, and the barber, that's what, like he was telling the story, like the barber like messed him up, and then like later on he cut doves into it himself.
First of all, I don't believe none of that story, and I'm gonna say that for my barbers out there. If you're a barber and you're going to cut Kanye's hair, you're not messing up.
And he was so disappointed that he didn't even charge me. He just walked away like, man, I did this to Kanye West.
For something that you asked for too.
Yeah. I cut it a different way, and the name of our basketball team is the Doves, the Donda Doves. So I started to cut it like a dove. So this is actually 3 doves cut in my hair. Right. And what I like is one patch will grow back and it starts to make these layers. And I said, I'm an artist, like a process artist. And I like to let people in on the process, like what we did with the rollout. So when you see the hair, it's like you see the process of the haircut. You also see the process. It's like a representation of my thoughts developing because of how close it is to my, to my head.
Brain, right?
And then the whole thing is it gotta look hot.
Yeah, I'm gonna give some fire haircuts.
I'm not messing up any superstar's hair, just mentally. And if you do, you're
apparently Kanye was asking for weird stuff though.
Oh, like designs?
Yeah, like weird designs. Because before the dove thing, it was still already like lines and just weird stuff in his head.
If you know Kanye's history of his haircuts, he does this stuff on purpose. Like he knows what he's doing with his hair.
Remember he had that traffic sign in there, the arrows.
The arrows.
He used to have crop circles on his hair. He used to have like the wind swoosh things on his hair.
He also used to wear leather pants.
He still does that.
Never paid attention to Kanye's pants.
But he used to have the blonde blobs in his hair. He just don't care about his haircuts.
You think he only wants Kim back because she was rolling around with Pete Davidson?
She might not get Pete, but she might not get him back.
I don't know what's going on with that because he's saying like they're still married.
They said that there's no paperwork on that divorce.
Don't matter. That don't matter. So she cheating there. Oh well.
I don't understand that situation at all.
It's a GG.
Who said she's cheating?
I'm sorry. You read any of the articles? You read any of the articles after girls dated Pete Davidson, they all say one thing and one thing only. I'm not saying it here. It might be a wrap.
Yikes.
Like, and that don't really matter.
When you look at Pete Davidson, you're like, it got to be something.
Yeah,
Pete Davidson look like a ghost. Like, why is he look like
Ariana Grande? Like, he got some. Like, what is it?
Why does his skin look translucent? Like,
he's probably just funny.
Exactly for the funny guys. We could get whatever.
But on SNL, he is not funny, like at all.
At all.
He's probably funny, like just to chill with, like that type of dude.
Yeah, he was hilarious on that
conversation. Funny.
Yeah, he was hilarious on that Justin Bieber roast.
Like if we got Pete Davidson,
I'm not stand up funny.
If we got Pete on this podcast, he might be hilarious here.
Oh, he would probably definitely be the funniest dude in the room.
He just start doing crack.
I always wondered what it was with Pete Davidson. I just never understood.
Oh,
what?
Somebody should crack on this podcast.
That should be our next challenge. We can take the most crack.
Just do a line. That's murdering me.
I'm really trying to do that daffodil challenge, y'all. I'm gonna find it.
What is that again?
It's a static flower challenge.
Man, I'm not trying
you gonna have us like we had a Travis Scott festival. We go ahead up.
That's insane.
Bro.
They said there were some dead animals there too.
What?
And people felt like they was getting sacrificed. Yeah, there's some weird stuff. Y'all
I didn't hear nothing about that, but like just like
people are really disgusted about what happened there. They found some.
They were mad at Travis Scott.
They confirmed dead like 100, like I think 105 or some people like that went to like cardiac arrest.
There's a video of Travis Scott literally hearing somebody say in the crowd, say, yo, people are dying. And he stops the music for a second and just looks. And then he turns the music back on and starts dancing again. I'm like, bro, what?
See, I'm not super mad at him because I'm sure he's expecting like he has staff that will like, if there is an emergency situation, would tell him.
Man.
That he
Yeah,
needs to stop.
yeah, people are like blaming him. Like, it's
Because
weird
that's not
for
his
me.
job. Like he's a performer.
It's not his fault.
job is to
either.
perform until told otherwise.
It's not his fault either. It's just how he handled it that make people looking at him like he's crazy. It's just like,
Yeah,
it's not his
because
fault.
I mean, there have been times where people that are the performer have stopped a concert.
Yeah,
there's no way somebody's gonna yell
so
out
he
somebody's
could
die.
have stopped the concert if he wanted to.
he
but
could
like,
have.
but
I mean, Travis
at the
Scott be
same
having
time-
freaking. They be, what is a mosh pit at his concert? Like crazy
Yeah.
stuff be happening all the time at his.
yeah,
stuff.
that's what I'm saying. Like, people are acting like he knew. Like, that's what everybody's saying. Like, he knew what's going on. He knew what's going on. One, it's loud. There's like thousands, probably millions of people, probably just thousands of people there. And I mean, like, he has music and stuff like that playing at the same time. Like, how do you really expect him to know what is going on when he's got all the stuff going on around him and he's performing, moving around, doing all this and all that? Like, there's no way that you can expect him to know what is going on. And when he did see that the one dude that was like passed out that people were like carrying, he did stop and was like, "Yo, somebody help him."
Yeah.
So,
Man,
so the flower is called a Szechuan button.
he's still talking about this flower.
What?
I'm not trying to get electrocuted.
Electrified edible flower.
I'm not gonna end up in
Fine
cardiac
dining.
arrest.
What kind of license do you have to own to get that kind of item? 'Cause that sounds crazy.
Right.
You gotta have a Travis Scott ticket. They pass
I mean,
them out.
One admission to Astro World, please.
If y'all read the story on that,
your
bro,
drugs.
that's a crazy story.
What
bro.
exactly is a mosh pit? Like,
Yeah, it's
It's
like
a-
it's a
people.
crowd at the concert. There's like a section in
They be
front of the
on there.
stage where
why they
people
always be
basically-
swinging though?
That's the point of a
That's-
mosh
That's
pit.
part of it, yeah.
They like to thrash in the mosh pit and get violent in there. That's how they
But
turn
if I
up.
get punched, then
You gotta just
That's
deal
not,
with it.
Just keep
that was
moving.
happening.
Keep
Bro,
going. You gotta
somebody
punch
came
back.
out-
Somebody else.
Punch back.
Somebody came
oh,
out
so
with
I
a
can
story.
just like act like I'm punching back, but not
yes,
really.
yes.
Yeah, I know a dude who
Somebody-
went to a
And then
mosh
whenever you
pit.
fall down, then I get on top and I keep punching like I'm dancing. Yeah,
Exactly.
That's why some people died. That's actually why so many people died. Like if you read the story, there was somebody in the mosh pit that was out there that came out and was like, the way the crowd was, like where your feet were at, that's where they stood the whole time because that's how tight it was. And when they started moving and jumping around, people were getting trampled on. Like people really died because of that. Like
Yeah,
it's really that
I
bad.
forget what they called it. Like, there's like an actual name for like crowd slam or something like that. But basically,
They
like,
use crowd
Slam.
slam.
no, it wasn't crowd.
That sounds like a
it was
finisher.
crowd something.
You up in like a line.
It was crowd something, like crowd splash or something like that. But like,
That sounds
but
even
basically,
funnier.
literally
Smash.
what was happening was that people were literally like dying while standing up. Like
Yeah.
there were so many people there, they just couldn't
You
breathe.
can't breathe. Like it's that bad. And the ones that fell couldn't get up because everybody was trampling all over them. Like it's that. I want to know how many people was in attendance because to have a mosh pit like that.
Hey man, thoughts to the families too.
Yeah,
man.
100%.
We
Yeah.
playing, but
Condolences, prayers, all of that. That's crazy. man.
I'll pray for them.
Would y'all go to a Coil Ray concert?
Now, did you see that
So-
picture I just sent y'all?
So you think I'd pay to just stand there?
You see,
Just be like,
I watch it from behind the fence.
I feel like they're doing it on purpose at this point, bro.
They probably
like-
are.
Because people are literally paying to go to this concert just to look at her. Like,
They all paying to go there, but they're just like,
yeah, they're just looking at her. Like,
They're just
what are
standing
you
there, bro.
doing?
She said, "Okay, yeah."
Okay, yeah. Hey, now she got a remix with the baby coming out on Tuesday. I think it's a clout.
that's a good. You know, you guys are right. Why do they pay to just be like?
I
doing
think
it
it's
on
part of
purpose.
I think it's part of a set where there's other people performing who they come there for.
Oh, it's not just her.
Yeah, and they're looking for the other people.
They just looking at her like,
Yeah, and the Coil Ray just shows up and
But she's still Coil Ray. Like, somebody there has to be there for her.
I mean, they
Somebody
play
has
that
to
they'd be like,
one
oh, I
song.
remember this TikTok song, and then it's over. They'd be
And
like,
it's that rap.
Listen, now,
there's
hold on,
more
TikTok.
There's
There's-
more words to this? Is that just
there's more than 30 seconds to this.
Don't nobody know that.
That's how I feel after I be downloading TikTok. So I'm like, oh, this is hard. Then I'd be like,
The
oh,
song be trash. Like that 5 seconds be hard, but bro, that song be garbage.
like disgusting.
But Coil Ray actually is one of the only artists this year that actually went platinum. So I want to know who's actually listening to this music. Like that's what I do want to know.
She's a platinum artist.
Yeah, somebody's actually playing this music.
So
TikTok.
she'll make it.
An artist that went platinum.
She got to start wearing that jacket. I don't know if y'all seen that jacket. I've just seen.
I seen that. Yeah, I did see that. That's crazy.
Isn't her dad Benzino or something like that?
Yeah,
her dad is Benzino.
Yeah.
Dang, that's an interesting. Benzino got such an interesting face. It's just like
he do.
Yeah,
he
his
just
face
he look like standard GTA Thug 1. Like,
how did he get it to look like that?
He's just built different, bro.
It's like
how did he do that?
His
He definitely like a San
different.
Andreas. You ever see that dude that got that box head that look like the Minecraft character?
Yeah.
His name is Kari.
No, they.
It is.
I know it is. He look insane.
Hey,
Like-
I just see what they look like as kids. Because
I thought it was a filter at first.
They just giving birth. They're like, what is this?
it's the dude off Roly Poly Oly, the square dude.
Oh yeah, Oli. That's his name. Oli, right? His name is Oli, I think. But bro,
Don't you mean Potato Bug?
shut up, Ohio stuff.
Man, that
Was
joke
that
is,
even a? That was
joke
not
is
even a. That was not a podcast thing.
Yeah, we didn't even do that on a podcast. No, we weren't even on a podcast.
When were we talking about that?
Now you look silly. Now look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
No, because the little bug. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. The roly poly.
Yeah,
that's what it's actually called.
We called it.
It's called something.
It's called a different thing.
But in
your
PA,
region.
they call it potato bug. Like, what the heck is that?
The little bug that curls up into a ball.
A roly poly.
The armadillo bug.
Shut up.
Oh my goodness.
Armadillo bug, potato bug,
It's a roly poly.
poly, whatever. It's
But back to the Szechuan button. I'm gonna order something. Send this to your house.
Szechuan button.
Man, y'all never got back to me when I told y'all like I want to do the most sourest candy.
I said I'm cool with that. Let's do it.
We can do that. We can do
I'm
that.
down with it.
What's the?
What
I'm
is
gonna let y'all
this?
know. I suck with sour. Like I can't even eat Sour Patch Kids. Like that's how bad it is.
What?
Like,
Oh yeah, we doing that.
Let's do it then. Let's do it.
I want to see him die on the spot.
Have you ever
Should
had?
we do a hot chip challenge? Would y'all be up to do it again? The chip challenge again?
I know I can't choose.
I
Stuff.
did it again recently, actually, with my girl, and she
Bro,
actually
that chip is.
outman me.
That's why Aaron takes so long to eat, man, because he can't chew nothing. It all makes sense now.
He just be smashing it with his tongue. That's how he be chewing.
I mean, I'm down for it. The effects of that chip really last like an hour or two. Like it's,
Bro,
it's really
that thing was just sitting there.
just that reminiscing on that thing, man. That,
DJ was like, it ain't even hot. Oh.
Yeah.
my lord.
I'm cool.
It just feels like I dumped a pepper thing in my mouth. That's what it feels like.
And
He
you know what's better than
said, I don't even feel this.
DJ threw up after you said that. As soon as he said it, he threw up.
He's out.
I'm sick that it hit me so fast.
It's so hard to breathe, yo.
Bro, my girl outmanned me. I did it again with her. She outlasted me. I was like, all right, I'm done with this
Man,
shit.
when that
You
thing
want to talk
hit,
about your back facial? We was talking about that on the PlayStation 4. Let's talk about your back.
I don't know.
Jeez.
What?
He's gonna get a back facial.
The facial for the back.
No, so Jasmine found this thing on TikTok. Obviously, she's looking at TikTok. She found a joke called a back facial. So where they do everything that they do on your face, but it's on your back. And it's like
It can't be called a back facial. It's not your face.
It don't make sense. But I'm like, look, I never agreed to this. She just said, look, you get the back facial.
So like you putting like
hard to reach back there.
So you putting like cucumbers and stuff on your back?
Yeah, and like moisturizers and like extract pimples and whatnot. Like they do all of that stuff.
So
Y'all wash our back?
You basically getting a massage.
Yes, I know.
Put water on it.
How y'all be getting back there?
I have a long thing. Pause. That's not crazy.
Yeah, with the long sponge.
Got the sponge.
Yeah, the long
He got
sponge.
the loofah.
Got the
I
loofah.
don't got the long. I just reach back.
The man
there.
loofah.
Yeah, I just reached like.
Yeah, I just reach.
That's because y'all skinny and y'all got arms.
Yeah, I got back
Arms.
I can't.
I got no wingspan.
My arms are unusually skinny compared to the rest of me.
I got back fat. I can't do that. I gotta get a thing.
He's gonna be just
You
sliding
reach
out
back
of
there,
the
your
bed.
back grab you.
So like you get a back facial, right? So that's it. It sounds ridiculous. I wish we could. Can we get another word for it, please?
Get a crowd slam,
It's
go
also
into a
called-
back facial.
It's also called a facial.
That's worse.
That's worse. Yeah.
Facial.
No, that's not
So
worse. But it's just as bad.
So we'll call it a BF. So you get a BF, Keith.
No,
So does it just
that one.
No.
So do you just sit there until it dries? You just sit there until it dries out, like your skin absorbs it.
So shiny.
That's why I said he's just gonna be sliding out of stuff.
Yeah, but
He said, "Let me go and get out of
Like
bed."
he gonna be in his bath, but he can't like sit still. Like he just gonna keep sliding. He gonna be in his bath like.
Slipping and dipping.
Look, bro, she just rubs it all in.
It rubs the lotion on its
This is
skin,
worse.
or else it gets the hose again.
Like every time, like it's gonna be like them couches that got like the lamination on it. Like every time you sit down, you just gonna slide
down.
Yo, you remember those laminated things that you used to, the teachers used to use? The projectors, remember them old projectors?
Oh, with the slides on it, and you gotta pull them off and put the next slide on.
Them things, that's elementary school. That's like fourth grade.
Them joints definitely caused somebody to have some type of sickness at one point in time. Them joints.
They used to get
loud.
They used to
They
get
used to be
super
turning
hot.
Right.
Like if you ever had to go up there and write in your answer, them joints used to get super hot.
Yeah, bro.
Would y'all rather go 5 years in the future or go back to when you were 10 with all the knowledge you have now?
10.
Going back.
10.
But then it's like your life might be completely different.
It's true.
That's
Because you
what
would
I
know
want.
everything.
Yeah,
I'm gonna find my wife.
But then like you wouldn't even, you probably wouldn't even be like with your same significant other. Like you would just, things would happen differently.
Who said if you know what's gonna happen already, then you can make it happen like that.
Yeah, I feel like if you just
I
do
don't
what's
know.
natural for you to do in that moment, because like you're 10 years old, how much stuff can you really like do on your own? For real.
I'm investing in Bitcoin
I mean,
immediately.
Man, if we went
That's
back
cheating.
to
If you do that, something terrible would happen to you.
See, but
I'm
you gotta get
creating
money.
an air fryer. I'm creating the air fryer.
There's this
If I know that.
Bitcoin.
Creating
I'm
the
like,
air
oh,
fryer.
yeah.
I'm creating the air fryer. Yes.
Do you have the knowledge
Air
to
fryer?
build an
Man,
air fryer?
go-
Do you have the knowledge to do that?
I feel like you have the
go bigger than that. Like if you go back to when you were 10, that's before Amazon, bro. You could be Jeff Bezos.
That's a fact.
That's what
I feel
Jeff
like-
Bezos. He was
okay.
definitely making it.
relax. None of us. None of us
Make
Amazon back.
Nah,
You gonna go back in time and be like, I'm gonna make Amazon. They're like, what?
What
all you need, all
I'm
you
10
need
years
is-
old. What are you
all
talking
you
about?
need is the idea.
I'm gonna make Amazon.
All you need is the idea and a supporter.
They just immediately give you a wedgie. Shut up, kid.
Why they immediately turn to Kevin from that?
But when's the last time like an
Dork.
11-year-old came up with an idea or a 10-year-old came up with an idea and somebody was like, that's a good idea, and just went and created it?
I mean, you don't have to be
Sure,
10. I'm
son.
saying like at that age, Amazon wasn't around at our age when we were 10. It wasn't around. As you're getting older, you could be like, okay.
I think it was around. Like,
Amazon came through at some point.
Everything
It
was just small.
eBay.
You know what I mean? Like YouTube was small, Amazon was small, Microsoft was small.
You still have to be a pretty
It's
good
just about
businessman.
investing into it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't create the idea. I would just invest into it.
Like, Amazon started in his garage.
Yeah.
That's what 15 years.
So did
ago?
Apple, I think.
Amazon flopped like
And I think
two
Uber.
times.
I would definitely predict every for Super Bowl though. I would print out the Super Bowls.
just be betting on all the games.
What year is it?
Wait. So the question is, we have the knowledge, but so like we know it's gonna happen, or like we know like how to do stuff in like today, because it's just
You know
everything that's in here. Just go back
with you.
Okay.
They're like, you mean Tom Brady loses to Eli Manning twice? I'm like, yes, he does.
I bet $250,000 he loses.
Don't even have the money. Don't even have
it.
$1 million.
I'm gonna go back and make Old Town Road before Lil Nas X made it. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna go back in time and steal
They're gonna
all
put you in a cowboy
I'm
boot.
gonna steal all of Kendrick Lamar's lyrics and put
It don't work unless
and just say I ghostwrote it. And just say
You go
he
back
stole
in
my
time.
music.
it don't work unless you come out gay a couple
He's gonna
months
be the
later.
spokesman for what?
You're out of control. You're out of control.
Don't work unless you come out gay a little bit later.
It had nothing to do with that. It was Billy Ray Cyrus.
Nothing to do with gay.
It was Billy Ray Cyrus, dog.
That's his true fame. That's his true fame today.
Dog.
But
Ain't
that
nobody talking about
song,
no old Tyro.
He's come back as the spokesman for Bacials.
Yo,
Just
It
a
would just be
bottle
good.
full of back
I
facial.
can see
back
Keith
facial
like
cream.
going back in time and like making it okay for men to take baths. Like he actually changes the feature and like makes it
erase
acceptable.
that stigma. Erase
He
that
got a Keith's tub designed after him.
Yeah,
Keith's
I
tub.
got the bubbles ready, bro.
The cub.
Y'all remember that president died in the tub? Y'all remember that story? He got stuck in there. He was too fat.
A lot of people
I
died in
remember
tubs.
that.
President.
There was a president that got stuck in the tub and he died.
A president got stuck in the tub?
Yes.
But I think it'd be like Tokyo Avengers. Like he goes back and he has like the his more mature knowledge, and like the girl that he was with is like, oh my god, you're more mature now. It seems like I feel like if you started over, just like your interaction, like you might have a whole different friend set.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Because let's say I have the same knowledge I have now.
William
back then.
Howard Taft was 350 pounds and got stuck in the tub.
If I had the same knowledge I have now, would I have let Kari take me to that house before we went to Men in Black?
That you
would we even have been friends?
I mean, but
it would be like,
and
let's
that's,
go.
And that's the scary
Let's
thing.
go
Like
twice.
if you go back in time and tamper with things, like will your life be where you want it to be when you come back to now?
Would it be better? Would it be worse?
There's some mistakes you have to make.
I would also go back and
100%.
fix. I would definitely fix some of the mistakes I made, like with money. Like I know if I would have spent my money a different way than I did now, like I could really be caking. And
What
it's
did, you,
like,
what did you do?
Wow.
like I missed
You
out
just
on
spend it
like,
on other stuff.
True.
Like now I'm Brand Jordan.
Oh, what'd you spend it on?
like think about all the money, like just random stuff. Think about all the money you spent on food, like fast food.
I definitely would be a sneakerhead in the past.
Like,
because I had the opportunity to get these shoes, I just didn't know what they were, and then now everybody into shoes now.
If I had the same
And then I got the
confidence,
shoes off of Kari.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would've-
I'm still mad I sold you Yeezys. When I seen you walk out the door with them on, I was like, there they go.
clap for yeah.
To Arby's.
see, if I would have had the same knowledge, like if I had the same confidence I had now back then, I would have definitely like been in more fights.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
I would have been in less fight. I fought a lot in school. I would have took some of them fights away. I fought for no reason sometimes. Like
I just can't see Keith fighting nobody. Like fist fighting?
yeah, I fought a lot in school. I fought a whole lot in school.
Show us the
Wreck-It
guard.
Ralph.
I've been suspended like 5 times.
Show us the guard. Do the thing you did with the fist, like that one dude.
Trey Rags.
Do the thing with the fist.
No.
Trey Rags.
I'm not
Trey
doing
Rags. You gotta do it.
Bring us back the clip he did with the fist.
You gotta do it.
He gonna make you do it anyway, even if you don't want to.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming regardless.
It's killing me. I got a white hoodie on. It's not gonna look the same. I need a red shirt.
Why y'all hands so big though? That's what that kills me. It look like you know how the old cartoons used to smash their hands with mallets. They just look.
Oh yeah,
Oh, you mean like the video with the Koreans?
Wow.
You remember the video with the Koreans with the there was yeah, you remember I put that on.
Oh yeah, the one that we
Instagram.
just sent. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I didn't send it to Keith or Grandpa. I should have, huh? It was sorry.
Dude ran it face first into that cinder block.
Yeah, they was like running. I guess they were trying to show their like
Oh,
military
them
power.
Asian dudes, bro. Them Asian dudes be different with like the pain tolerance. I be seeing videos.
Korean,
of,
yes.
Yes, them. I be seeing the videos of them.
The ones that be killing me when they be
stuff.
ramming the things into the
Yeah.
guns.
Oh, yeah,
bro.
the battering ram.
Bro, I was
Yo,
like,
that video, dog, that video used to kill me, dog. Like they was just taking bricks and just smacking themselves.
yo,
Good.
The funny thing is, though, I bet they do all that and then like they get into a real fight and immediately get downed.
Get slapped.
Yeah, he just gets punched in the shoulder and it's just a big spot.
in my genitals.
Yeah, I
Then
forget.
am
Like
at a loss.
there was this video I was watching. Like most martial arts, will like people that like do martial arts and stuff like that get dominated by just like regular military
Don't
trained
try to do too
people.
much.
Dang.
Probably be thinking too much.
I did see this fight on YouTube one time during this dude kicked this dude's eyebrow off. Like I was like, yikes.
Oh,
Man, Keith, the longer you're not on screen, the longer we're gonna put what's his name right in your box.
Trey Rags.
Dude,
Trey Rags.
I'm
There.
not gonna do
This is
that.
the fist.
bruh. You see his fist with that wrist? That watch on his wrist?
Oh, the
yeah.
young Keith you talk about?
Yeah,
Young Keys.
Got the
Hey,
rolling on his
look
arm.
at that! Look at that head.
That's such big E40 energy, man. I'm sorry. Like, it's just pure E40.
Rolling on my arm.
Some could really be happening
And the
to him
D's
right
in the
now.
back.
And we just ripping on him.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah,
Keisha,
that's
I-
it.
He's got sucked into an alternate universe. He getting robbed
he
right
went
now.
Oh, we thought you went back.
He got robbed right now.
If I got robbed, I gotta kill somebody. But
No, last episode you said you would be like,
he's like,
hey,
hi.
how's it going?
yeah, but nah, I thought about it. I'm not just going because I'm
He's
having
got too much to lose now.
I'm having a family here soon. I can't. Nah, it's a wrap.
You have a family. Family.
He's will be the first one with a kid. I could probably
You gonna have a toddler?
Immediately.
A little kid's gonna be running around?
Immediately. Y'all probably will be uncles next year.
You gonna name that boy Terrell.
Slow down, brother. Slow down, brother.
Sheesh.
Dang.
Slow down.
Who do y'all think puts up with more in a relationship, the man or the woman?
Will Smith.
Dang.
The answer is definitely Will Smith.
She is doing crazy.
Man, leave Will Smith alone, man.
Yeah, I'm just
real
like,
quick.
man, let him live.
Like if I see her, if I see her walking down the street, I'm just immediately like just square up real quick. She's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "You know what's up." Just square
What
up.
did you do to Will?
I'm kind of torn because it's like I feel like Jada has the right to say whatever she wants to say. At the same time, it's like, bro, you just know that it's gonna put him in a bad light sometimes. Like you can at least be thoughtful a little bit.
And then you can say whatever and make it allude that you're talking to other people about other people. You always be like, "Yeah, Will don't know what he doing. Will this? Will why you gotta say his whole name?"
And how do we know that Will ain't been out there in the streets as himself?
Well, he definitely has.
Man, if he is,
How you know that,
but at the same
How you
time,
know that?
At the same time, what could
How
we be
you know
doing?
that?
I don't have proof.
That's what y'all
but
signed up for.
Will
Right?
Smith is definitely out there.
This is a crazy take, but what if Will's doing something that's like, what could he be doing that's promoting her to want to be like that? You know what I'm
But
saying?
that's what they signed up for.
But you
Yeah,
think
the
Will
open
Smith is just sitting
relationship.
there like, okay, honey, go ahead with August. I'll be here when you get back.
I don't understand how they survived that.
August put a Tupac outfit on.
Like in his house though. with
He put the bandana
He said,
by the twist.
"Come with me."
They just must really like, okay, we're in this for life because we got a family. I'm like,
I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
They're look, man, it's real simple.
But the kids
These
are
celebrity-
grown up.
these
They probably don't have their
celebrity-
home.
These celebrity marriages, after a certain point, like if it's not about the love, it's about the brand. Will Smith is a
Oh, I
brand.
just don't
Jada
understand
Pinkett Smith is a brand.
You think they make more money together?
His wife
They
doesn't
keep the
portray
brand
it.
I don't
together.
think so.
They don't. They got the
If
song.
anything, I
Alicia
think it's-
Keys.
Nah.
I think it's because Will that Jada is more relevant.
I actually feel like Will
That
was
is-
better. He would flourish
because-
more without Jada. Like
She get more like screen time or clicks whenever she says something wild about Will Smith.
Yeah, but this wild stuff didn't start happening until like what, the past year and
So
a half?
the red table
when
top.
Jada got the red
Because
tabletop,
she's
so
trying-
start going crazy.
She's trying to find her relevancy.
That's crazy. She doing all this for views, bro.
I actually watched somebody I haven't watched in a while, Kevin Samuels, talk about the.
I ain't heard that name in a while.
Yeah, it's been a
That
while.
was your boy. That was your boy.
It was random.
stopped
I
watching
was
him.
working, and then I just like that video came up, and he was talking about him, and he was going in on Jada, and I'm just like, he's making some good points though. Like
I
Jada
saw that video,
really
but I didn't
ain't
watch it.
nobody.
So bad for y'all women because y'all were faithful
Yeah.
subscribers to Kevin Samuels for a minute.
No, I thought he was
He was buying all
entertaining.
his soaps and lotions. He was.
Hey, relax. The soaps and lotions is good.
He was over there
That's still-
the skincare
Relax.
stuff.
The skincare products is still
Well,
there.
well, you
skincare.
talking to me about bubble bath, but you going OD on the lotions and moisturizer? You can't do
You don't
that.
even
Keith,
know
I'm
which
not
one
having.
to
I ain't doing no
lotion
back
bag
facial,
for.
Keith. Relax.
Yeah, on
Having a
everything.
black face.
Yeah, like he made recommendations for products and a skincare routine to
This
wipe
man
your
be
face.
soaking-
my back.
He
To
be
wash your
soaking
face.
himself in lavender. What you talking about
He
me?
just grow men to wash their face, Keith. That's all. Not they back. They face.
Keith's over there getting his back laminated.
Take a bath.
How many
Take a
cucumbers
bath.
you gonna put on there?
They
Over there
gonna bring a
spit shining
rake
his
in.
back.
They gonna bring a
If you take-
squeegee in for Keith.
They try to get back like his shoes.
They gonna,
They
put a buffer on your back. They're just gonna be.
If you take a proper
I'm
bath,
like,
play an air hockey on your back.
They gonna be stumping the yard on this guy.
If you take a proper bath with the proper materials, you won't have to do all that lavender lotion.
But if you take a bath, you still gotta wash your face.
Yeah,
isn't that lotion like also like a D?
Man, they got their little kids slipping slatting on your back.
Of course. What?
Whoa! So you use your bath water to wash your face?
No, who's that? No,
yeah, of course.
No, I wash my face. That's what I'm saying.
That bath water be cool.
First of all,
bath water is disgusting.
That bath water is broth after like 20 minutes.
You take a shower. First of all, you take a shower, get all that dirt off you, and then you take a bath.
He said it's broth.
It's broth. You just sit there cooking. You just sit there warm.
I just can't with bath.
You make a soup when you get in the bath.
You just marinate in your own ragu.
You take a shower first to get all that dirt off you, and then you take a bath with more cleaning material.
You might do that. People would just be.
You be farting in the bath.
But I feel.
Hey yo,
them bath farts are lethal, dog. I don't know what it is about water that just
once
makes
you do
it
that, you have to
nastier.
get out. You have to get out. Once it happens, immediately. You have to get out.
Yeah, you gotta get out.
The bath is over. It's done.
They said it just coming like.
Bro,
you ever seen those videos of people farting in infrared?
Yeah.
Like at the airport? Oh, bro.
No.
They just be coming out red.
Yeah.
Oh, like a heat sensor type thing?
Like, dude, with the ATM, he farted this and I came right into it. I was like, oh, God.
That's murder.
People be doing that in my barber chair. Like, I'll go to the back to wash my hands. I'll come back. There's definitely a different smell. I'm like, did you think it was going to clear up by the time I came back?
Don't you hate it whenever you fart and it don't clear up fast enough?
That's the worst.
I wasn't expecting him to come in here.
I got away with it.
I make it real awkward. I turn on the blow dryer. I put it right next to them. I'm like, yeah, it's crazy in here, huh?
Oh, hey.
Part next to me.
That's when you play it off and put it on somebody else.
Look, I just got a question, man.
He's about to be like nuggets and boneless chicken.
There it is.
Yes, there it is. You already know what's coming, man.
Nuggets or boneless chicken?
It's boneless chicken wings nuggets.
They're not wings.
Why aren't they wings?
Because it's chicken breast cut. That's why.
So what makes it a nugget?
Why chicken breast?
That's it.
Here's the way I see it. I see like boneless chicken is like actual real chicken, but like the nuggets be having like filler in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do be like ribeye meat. Them joints be scary.
I don't even know what's ribeye meat.
It's steak.
Ribeye meat? It's the steak, yeah. The best cut of steak.
Because people be trying to say like, oh, they got chicken toenail in there.
Toenail.
Huh?
That's some of the first ones I've ever heard.
What
That.
are you talking about?
Hold on, before we that's like old people stuff. Like, you know how they be like trying to scare you off of stuff?
They'd be like, oh, Burger King is horse meat.
Oh, no,
don't touch the stove or it's gonna burn your face off. The whole stove gonna burn my whole face.
Well, I'm sure somebody got their face burnt off by the stove.
Maybe.
Burger King is definitely mystery meat for sure.
Okay, so I had an idea, but I had to look it up first. I looked up nugget. So the reason why nuggets are called nuggets is because it symbolizes like a small lump of something. Yeah. So that's why, the little pieces of chicken is a nugget. Like, so if it's something bigger, then it's like a chicken strip or a boneless chicken or whatever you want to phrase it as. And that's where it differs.
But boneless wings, quote unquote, are the same.
Or smaller than a strip.
And they're like the same size as nuggets. They're the same size as nuggets. So it's like,
why aren't they the same?
Would you go to Chick-fil-A and order boneless nuggets?
I feel like they're a little bit bigger, though, right?
No. What do you want?
You're better than a bone in your nugget.
I will say I heard that Chick-fil-A they about to start selling wings. If they start selling wings, they are the best fast food chain.
I definitely had I had Popeyes nuggets. They are weak.
Oh, I already heard that.
They just taste like flour.
You know what though? They never like boneless wings. You get them in all types of different sauces and spices and flavors. But
it's all chicken breast.
Nuggets are always just nugget or spice nugget.
Pure nugget. Just
thing.
Bread seasoning on it. That's it.
Oh, so you're saying the difference between boneless wings and nuggets are the fact that boneless wings come tossed in sauce. That's what you're saying?
I guess it has to be the difference.
Cost and sauce.
And plus the boneless wings got like more.
It's right, but that's not so.
The boneless wing. The boneless wing got more of a shape to it than a nugget. Like, you know what I mean?
What?
Like the nuggets nuggets are always like, it's like a disc of chicken or it's shaped like a boot. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what fast food restaurant you go to. Like you ever notice nuggets? You always notice that nuggets is always like kind of flat, but like a boneless chicken wing is like it has more shape to it.
It's a cube and not a nugget.
The boneless wings are usually still shaped like a regular wing.
The boneless wings look like mini meteorites. Like they just be blobs of meat.
They're cubes. They're shaped in cubes and not instead of.
It is not no cube. There's more dimensions.
Do we know shapes on the top 5? He said cube.
No boneless wings you been eating.
He is square meat.
It's only because the flour deforms it. It's cut into a cube, though.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. If that was the case. I wouldn't be mad at that.
So, would you rather have a boneless wing or a bone-in wing?
A chicken wing. I don't know. Boneless wings are not wings. I would rather have a chicken wing. But not wings.
I like boneless wings better.
Depends on where from.
I mean, I already told y'all I'm a boneless dude.
I've never had a boneless wing that was better than a bone-in wing ever.
He's definitely had clinical depression when they gave him the boneless wings instead of regular wings. I was like, he on watch tonight.
I was not like that.
It's bone in
it. Instead of ordering something,
got bones in your stuffed in.
I guess I'll take it.
I was not like that. First of all,
He's a carnivore.
I like my food already. But I don't want to have to work for my food. Like I don't want to worry about a bone. I don't want to worry about pulling crab meat out the crab leg. I just want it there in front of me.
That's the best food, though. Shrimp and crab legs is the best.
I'm the opposite of that. Like I understand working for your chicken and then a boneless wing, but if my crab meat is not in a leg, that's weird. If my rib is not on a bone, that's weird to me.
Yeah, I don't like bone. Like no bone rib. That's I don't like that.
It's just.
You ain't never had a McRib?
I had a McRib.
That's the one thing. That and a fish fillet I've never had. McDonald's. Remember McDonald's was selling wings for a minute? They was about to take over.
That was good too. Actually, that was good. I wonder why they stopped them. I don't know why they did that. But if Chick-fil-A starts selling wings
up there in Ohio, DJ?
Yes, all McDonald's was doing that.
I was genuinely asking.
You know what? I don't like this. I don't like this new thing that they're doing where like, get a celebrity and call it the celebrity meal now. Like, they got me at Popeyes asking for a hottie sauce.
Yeah, the Meg the Stallion sauce.
I was like, yeah, can I get that sandwich? They were like, oh, you mean the hottie sandwich? I'm like, just give me the chicken sandwich.
The hot girl sandwich.
You're not making me say call it a hottie sandwich. I'm a grown man. I'm not calling it no hottie sandwich. Just give me a chicken sandwich that is advertised. I don't want no hottie sandwich.
Let me get the chicken sandwich with the Meg the Stallion juice on it.
That's not like he's already got it.
What was the first one? Was it the Travis meal or something like that?
It's the BTS meal first. It's the BTS meal, then the Travis Scott.
That was the Travis one first.
Yeah, I think Travis was first. Yeah, right. Like, but that burger was actually pretty good though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, it was just a regular burger. It was just,
but like the sauce, I should say, the sauce that they put on it was good.
And then they had the J,
garbage.
The J Balvin meal.
Stop calling her name that.
It is Saweetie. Saweetie was like Saweetie was like the episode of SpongeBob when he forgot how to make the Krabby Patty and he was just putting anything together. He was like bun, pickle, burger, cheese, bun, check ketchup.
Look, let's pick up cheese, pepper,
boots, no boots.
Bun.
Oh, goodness.
Yo,
I'm a proponent for wait, is that the word? What's the word? Proponent? Is that a word?
You mean for
you and DJ are both.
I'm a supporter of of boneless wings.
Yeah. I'll eat a boneless wing.
I love boneless wings.
I don't know what that sounds like. I'll BF a boneless wing.
You don't have all that filler. You can just eat it.
Yeah. Like, never mind. I won't take it there.
Keith, I challenge you while you get your back facial to eat a boneless wing and enjoy it.
See, but you like the Wendy's spicy nuggets. Like you said, nuggets is like boneless wings.
They gonna be moonwalking on his back.
Wouldn't it be like the equivalent?
You ever see the Michael Jackson stuff? They're like,
man, he's not even paying attention to me.
I'm paying attention. I was getting bothered, but nah, I'm not. I really want y'all to like stop calling them wings. It really bothers my soul, like for real.
But that's what they're called.
They shouldn't be called. That's my point. They should not be called that.
Hey, we're gonna put a poll up, and I'm gonna put it up this time. Facts, I guarantee it.
So what are they called in meat sacks? What should they be called?
That should be
No.
called meat sacks.
What?
Meat sacks.
That's a good place.
Whoa,
That's a good
man.
place to just let Let's just
No,
end it on that.
he
Let's
came
just
out of
end
the
it on
glasses.
that. Don't say nothing else. Meat sacks is the last word of the day. We out.
All right,
Meat
y'all.
sacks.
It was a good podcast. We had a great episode. I'm glad y'all came through and watched Top 5, kick it like normal. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you watch this whole video, the clips, the actual podcast. These are the guys, as always. Make sure you follow the podcast at Top 5 the podcast. And we out.
What was that?
Eternals was weak.
Aaron, what was that? Did y'all see him? Y'all missed that?
No, I missed it. What did he do?